30 points, 12 of 13 from the field. Perfect on all 4 of his threes with 8 assists and not a single turnover in the fourth quarters of the 3 games so far. Here is CP3 up 3-0.
Chris Paul standing tall as the time goes short. Well, you good.
Thank you. Chris, if I could just keep you in this exact moment here for a second. How satisfying, I know the series isn't over, that's why I didn't want to move forward, but how satisfying is a game like this where all the emotion that Denver came in with and, you guys knowing that they were desperate to get a win and then being able to close the way you guys did tonight?
Man, it's very satisfying. We knew that this was going to be an emotional game for them with Joker being presented the MVP trophy before the game. And we just kept talking about trying to withstand their runs. It's a good win for us. That team over there, they play hard the entire game, and it's a good win.
Next up is Kellen Olson with Arizona Sports, and then Gina Mizell.
Hey, Chris, you've been on a lot of teams and played a lot of seasons. When you've watched offenses grow and develop over the course of the year, what sticks out about the way you guys have done it this year? Because it seems like teams are throwing these defenses at you and trying everything in the playoffs, and you guys are still succeeding.
I think it's a huge credit to our coaching staff. We so prepared, man, going into every game. And I think the dopest part about it is to see the progression of it, to see the attention to detail early in the season, regular season, halfway through the season. And it's fun playing the way that we play. The coaches have prepared us for everything. If they trap, look at this, share the ball, 0.5, and it's a special team to be a part of.
Next up is Gina Mizell with Suns.com, followed by Nick King.
Hey, Chris, to kind of piggyback off that last question, you mentioned after the last game just how satisfying it's been to see stuff in practice sort of translate for real into games in these types of moments. Can you expand on that a little bit more as far as just like those details that you've talked about and the preparation that you've drilled all season? Like what is specifically or what you're most proud of, I guess, that's translating into games?
Yeah, with our team all season long, we've had growing pain. We've had this, that, me and DA talking about what we see on the screen, hold the screen, set it this way. We all been getting to know each other, and I can't say enough about DA and what he does for our team. He does all the things that don't show up on the stat sheet. Those jump shots that I hit towards the end of the game, those don't happen without him. Setting the screen, setting it with pace, the rebounds and all that. He's so selfless, man, and we own him a lot, but he's showing you why he is who he is.
Next up is Nick King with Channel 3, Channel 5, followed by Michael Kelly.
Chris, I was asking Monty this. You guys, the last 5 games now, the fourth quarter lead has been double digits just about every second of those 5 games. I asked him if he'd ever seen anything like that in the playoffs, to have 5 straight games where it's just a blowout like that. Anything come to mind, or just what do you think that says about where you guys are at?
I think it just shows how balanced our team is. I said it last game, when guys come out, we tag in. Me and Book was talking about it after the game. Cam Payne hit the step back 3, then Cam Johnson hit the 3. We really play as a team, and we built that trust over the season, and it's a fun way to play.
Final 2 questions are going to be Michael Kelly with the Associated Press, followed by Gerald Briguet.
Yeah, Chris, you mentioned trying to kind of withstand that the emotion of Joker getting the MVP. Monty said earlier that it was you and Jay that kind of got the guys together and said, hey, let's take care of business. What can you do? How do you get through that? How do you get that through to the younger guys that this is just something to get through?
We just talk all the time. We talk about everything, man. I told the guys I actually played against OKC when KD got presented his trophy before the game. Jay is a guy on our team that has swept the team before. This is the first time in my career I've ever been up 3-0 in a series. So, just staying in the moment, understanding the importance of every game, and knowing, too, that even though it's 3-0, as long as they over there being led by Mike Malone, that team over there going to keep fighting.
Final question is going to be Gerald Brigade with Fansided.
Hey, Chris, you mentioned all the little things that DA does. Jokic had 32 tonight, but it took him 29 shots to get there. Just what did you think about the job that he did against Jokic in making him work for those points?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, he's the MVP for a reason, and we just tell DA all game long, just make it tough on him. Make it tough on him. And DA's attention to detail, how he guards, how he boxes out, rebounds, and running. Like I said, we ask so much of him, and he can't do any more than he's doing.
Thank you for the time, Chris.
Yeah.
Next up and last right here is going to be Devin Booker.
Two things I never seen.
All right, Book, thanks for joining. First up is going to be Dwayne Rankin with the Arizona Republic.
Devin, this is 6 straight playoff wins to tie a franchise record. I saw you at one point late in the game, with a smile. How satisfying not only has tonight been, but just this run you guys are on as far as the postseason?
I honestly think that's the best part about it is, we're having fun with it. We're playing for each other. When things get tough, we come together even more. So just little things like that we worked on through the regular season, that we talked about through the regular season is coming true right now. So, we're still sticking with it. We still have a closeout game Sunday that we're looking forward to. So, we have our eyes on the prize and we're going to keep going.
Next up is Kellen Olson with Arizona Sports, followed by Gina Mizell.
Hey, Book, Monty said you guys played with a relentless attitude today. When you look at these types of games where the opponent keeps coming, but then you guys eventually wear them down, what is that in the team? What brings that out of you guys?
I think it's just the depth that we've talked about all the way through. And, some of our players that are not even rotation right now, Langston, Javon, Etuan, are also players too, and they push us every day in practice. So, I think the depth of our team, 15, 16, 17 people deep, are just ready to play. I think that can wear on a team. When the subs come in, or I remember Coach Cal used to call us the second platoon, the reinforcements come in, and, there's no drop-off there. So, it takes a total team effort for us, and, we showed that tonight.
Next is Gina Mizell with Suns.com, followed by Nick King.
Hey, but kind of similar to the question I just asked Chris, Chris has been so complimentary about how this coaching staff has prepared you guys for every game during these playoffs. I'm just wondering, what is unique you feel about this staff and how they do that every single day, whether it's in practice, meetings, film, just all that stuff?
Just straight shooters. They're just real with you, real honest with each other. Same thing I talk about, with our team on the floor, that no one has hard feelings if somebody, is giving them some advice, or constructive criticism. We take it up, we take it on, and we take on the challenge, and we try not to make the same mistakes again. So, we get that same thing from the coaching staff, from Coach Mott, Coach KY, Coach Willie Green, all the way through Brian Randall, everybody. It takes a collective group to do what we've been doing.
Next up is Nick King with Channel 3, Channel 5, followed by Nicole Jarina.
Devin, I felt like you and Chris, especially a little bit of Mikhail, were just getting a ton of mid-range looks, kind of getting to your spots. You guys, especially you and Chris, from like 15 feet and in, getting a shot from there, like how good of a sign is that when you guys are getting a bunch of looks from that area?
Yeah, I think they switched their coverage a little bit.
Just
I
trying
think
to
it
get
led
them,
to a few of my turnovers to start the game.
let me
Where,
play even more.
they're doing the hard chase and having to
telling
drop
them to
coverage,
just trust me.
which is different from the first two
You know,
games.
so if I don't feel good,
And just
I'm
knowing
not
that they're
right,
gonna,
I'm not
make
playing
some
me.
type of
You
adjustment.
guys need me to play them,
Probably trying to
take
limit
me
corner
out,
threes, what they were giving up in the first few games. So,
and I just want to.
that's on me and Chris.
Go there and give
I
them
think you
all,
seen late in the game,
try to help
Chris,
us get a win.
got there a few times and closed out the game with a couple of them. But that's an easier shot when you go in not worrying about.
Hey,
the
well, you
other
obviously
games.
provided a big
Just
start
making
off
it pay
defense
for one
tonight,
type of
but
defense.
the starting group has been outscored by 20.
Next is Nicole Jarina from Puerto Rico, and then Gerald Brigade.
Watching them, what do you think they can
Hi,
do to be
Devin.
more
Congrats
productive
for the win.
offensively or to get their fire going a little bit on
Jokic,
that
you're
side of the
welcome.
ball?
Jokic talked tonight about the challenge that GA brings for him. in the paint. So how much mean for the team DA performance against the MVP of the league and his impact for the team in displaying the playoff?
And just
try to put more pressure on his ass off the whole playoffs. From going from Anthony Davis first to, Jokic, the MVP of the league, those aren't easy matchups. And we're proud of him on his road. How are you feeling right now? Just make it hard. Just make it hard on him. He's going to hit some tough shots. That's what he does. Just consistently wear him down throughout the game. And he's so locked into that. And I know he has a lot of respect for Jokic. And I love when he respects somebody and then he goes at him that much more. That's the mindset that you need to have.
I talked to Coach about that.
And he's been making it tough on him.
Trying to help us
Obviously,
get off.
He's still at 32, just got it going a little bit, but I feel it took 29 shots to get there.
I trust Coach. I trust the game.
DeAndre's just taking on the challenge.